Hey guys, have you ever felt like you cannot understand what you're feeling? You're not aware on how you should react to certain things. You just seem lost. Well, trust me, you've clicked on the right video. Emotions are our guide to anything and practically everything. Our experience that we're living, the life that we're living, the response that we are giving to it are, they are guided by the emotions. Our response is our emotions, and whatever we're feeling at a certain moment, whatever we're saying, doing, it's all because of a certain emotion we're feeling. So I've got certain points to discuss with you, so let's jump straight to that. So number one, the emotional scale. There's this amazing book I've read. It's called Ask and It's Given by Abraham Hicks, Jerry and Esther Hicks, something like that. It has taught me all about emotions and emotional scale, how I can use my emotion as a guide to achieving whatever I want, how I can ask for something and receive it as a response from the universe. So I've attached the pic of the emotional scale that was given in the book in the video. You can take a screenshot of it, and we will learn through it. You can take a screenshot and keep it in your phone, even set it up as your wallpaper, and let's learn through it now. So this scale will indicate whether or not partially or completely you're allowing your connection to your soul. So when you stay within the emotions 1 to 6, which are all about like optimism, hopefulness, and appreciation, joy, love, all of that, it's given in the scale. You are in alignment. When you are in alignment, these are all the high emotions that will allow your connection. So that allowing of connection is known as alignment. When you're in alignment, all good things happen to you. That's when you're actually feeling on top of the world. You'll feel like, yes, my life is amazing. And in my particularly in my life also, there are certain points in my life where I feel, wow, my life's amazing. It's amazing because at that time I'm in alignment. But some days I'm feeling like, I'm just feeling bored, everything's not going too well. That is resistance, and we'll come to that later. I'll talk more about it, so don't worry if you didn't understand it well. But yes, alignment's that. So when I'm feeling perfectly good, I'm enjoying life. In alignment, you can manifest whatever you want. You will say something and you will eventually get it. You will get what you want. You will feel good. You will feel complete in life. You will not find faults. You'll not complain. You'll not condemn the other person. You'll not condemn yourself. You'll be in love with everything. You'll appreciate. You'll find joy in every single point of your life. And opportunities and happy events will find you. However they have to find you, they will find you. Trust me. They will come to you. These certain opportunities, they'll come to you. However, when you're in the emotions that is more than 6, like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and apparently to 20, 21, 22, I really forgot, but it's in the scale, so please make sure you keep seeing to it. So when you're in those emotions which is more than 6, then you are feeling resistance is the state where you feel depressed, you feel unhappy, you're finding fault, you've got fear, and you're constantly condemning a certain person, yourself, and your life as well. So when you feel resistance, when you are in resistance is a state just like alignment. It's the opposite to alignment. So like alignment's all good things, resistance is all bad things. You're blocking the good things, good opportunities, all the happy events, good people. You're blocking all of that to come to you. So you feel bad, you feel your life is awful, you play the victim, you sort out awful ways to uplift yourself, but obviously none of it works. So now you need to realize that even the slightest improvement will be of value. For example, you're feeling 21 emotion, that's insecurity, unworthiness. So for example, I'll give you a certain example. So for example, I am feeling currently like I'm feeling insecure about my body, how my body looks, what my weight is, how my height is. I'm feeling insecure about it. Even if I'm able to bring my emotion to the next one, that's 20, jealousy. So for I'm seeing someone else, I'm being like, oh my god, they've got such a beautiful body, why don't I have that? That's still improvement because I jumped on to the next. Now it's not like that if you're on 21, you just to jump to 20, you're all done. You have to keep improving this. Obviously improvement, you never stop the improvement, okay? And it will practice will bring improvement. So your main motive should be keep jumping onto the next emotion. That should be your motive. So if I'm feeling insecurity, I will have to jump onto the jealousy one, and then I'll have to jump onto hatred, that is 19. That I hate my body, then I'll have to jump into the revenge, anger. That's all the emotions above the 21. Like, obviously, counting. So I'll then go to worry, like, why is my body like this? Am I not healthy? What's wrong with my health? I'll go to doubt that, like, am I even beautiful? Am I even worthy? Then I will go to frustration. Why am I so ugly? Then I will go to pessimism, where we constantly find flaws. I will constantly keep condemning myself and other people as well. Then I'll go to hope, that maybe I am beautiful, maybe I am, because there are many people who are suffering from many issues, but I don't have any of these issues. So yes, then you'll go to optimism, where you'll start seeing a little bit of good, of happiness, and then eventually you'll enter the alignment 1 to 6 emotions that are the better ones. So what is important is that you try to jump onto the next one, not the best one. You just have to jump on to the next emotion, not the best one. You'll get to the best one, trust me. But first you have to focus on what's in front of you, not what, you know too far away. You have to focus on what's forward. So that will come with progress. The best one will come with progress, trust me. So even if you are able to bring your emotion up, by seeing seeing yourself all of that, you brought yourself up. So your ultimate goal is to leave your current low feeling emotion and strive for just the next level, because that will bring a change, a slight one, but it's still progress. And you will just see it in your life, how good you're feeling, even by just jumping to the next emotion, even by the slightest change. It will be of great value to you, trust me. Even you will feel right now, like, I don't think just jumping to the next emotion, it will be of great value, it will help me. But trust me, when you jump to the next one, you will feel good, it will be of value, because then you're constantly jumping onto the next one. So progress will be of value to you. So always try to aim for the 1 to 6 emotions, maintain it. Try to find things in life that bring joy. Change your perspective, okay? Don't be the pessimist person, be the optimist one, who is trying to find good things in all areas of life, who's trying to see and understand that everything is happening for a reason. So you can try these few things to level up to those emotions, alignment, and then maintain it, obviously. So just try to look for things that bring joy, do more of what you love. And another one, a very nice technique, is pivoting. So what pivoting is basically like, for example, currently I am in a state of resistance. I'm feeling fear. I'm feeling fear of, like, tomorrow's my interview, so I'm fearing that whether it will go well or not. So if you see, pivoting is all about identifying your emotion and changing to the better one, obviously. So yes, I'm constantly thinking, oh my god, what will happen in tomorrow's interview, will I even be good? Then I will take a pause and think, okay, I am currently thinking about this low feeling emotion, like, it's a resistant emotion. Yes, I'm in resistance right now, I'm feeling fear, and that's not a good emotion for me. Then I will thank you that I was able to identify. I'm so grateful that I was able to identify this low feeling emotion. So once you've done that, you'd identified that, just point out yourself, like, point it out. You would point out some other person's flaws, like, oh, they're a pessimist, they are so ungrateful. Point it out to yourself that you are feeling fear. Then once you've pointed it out, yes, I'm feeling fear, I'm acknowledging it, how can I make my situation better? So try to think of things that will make you feel better. Trust me, it's very difficult at first. You will not even be able to figure out what you're doing. Even I wasn't able to figure out what I was doing. I didn't even understand what I was doing, but I still did it, and now it just comes naturally to me. You have to force it on yourself first, you have to fake it first, and then it comes on naturally. Trust me, this is so important, because feeling is your secret. Emotions bring feelings. So just feel good, and you'll see the change, and that will bring in your life. Remember, something's better than nothing. So just jump to the next one, not the best one. Now, point number 2, high feeling emotions. So the best and high feeling emotions are the top ones. That is joy, knowledge, freedom, love, appreciation, and empowerment. So these are your alignment emotion. Everything works in your favor when you're in alignment. Alignment is it's a state where you will feel like life is going so effortless. You do not have to put any effort. Everything's going your way. You're just enjoying it. You're having fun. You're doing what you wanted to do. So everything would be working in your favor. And we've already discussed all the benefits, what alignment is basically, all the good feeling emotions. We've looked at that in the previous point. So now let's take a look at each one of our high feeling emotions. I'll tell you how they bring a shift into your mindset and how they bring a shift to your day. So first is obviously the obvious one, joy. So whenever you're feeling happy, like think of something that makes you happy. For example, I'll give you my example. Everything differs for every person, right? So for example, I feel joy when I am listening to music in nature, when I'm listening to music during rain. So it could be anything what you like. See, I want to be super open. Whatever you like, just think about it and think how you feel when you are actually experiencing that. So when I'm listening to music in the rain, I feel joy. That is joy. That's pure joy. When you're feeling yourself, you're feeling good. See, it's just an unexplainable feeling. You know from inside how you are. You're feeling the quality of your feelings. So yes, I feel very good. I feel joyful during rains and listening to music. So that's joy for me. It can be different for every single person. Next is knowledge. So knowledge, again, seeking knowledge is so important. Now by knowledge, I do not mean reading your textbooks, memorizing every single thing and writing it down in your uh, exam paper. That's not knowledge. That's not intelligence. True knowledge is something that you're learning. When you master a art, you have actually gained some knowledge. Whenever you sit with people, there should be something you need to talk about that will show your intelligence. So you should know about things in the world, you know, different kinds of languages, different kinds of art, different countries, different people. You should know how to talk about them. So I study a lot about personal development, and that's knowledge for me. So I know that I can talk to someone about this and they will find this knowledge of great value. So when I'm actually reading, see, knowledge has to be something that you actually want to learn. It's not what you're forced to being learn, something you actually want to learn. And trust me, everyone has that urge inside of them to learn. We're just not letting it out because of how the world has become. The world around us has gone into social medias, FaceTimes instead of actually meeting in person. So you definitely have a urge to learn inside of you, but that's just not coming out. It can be about learning a specific sport, learning a art, learning a language, learning different kind of dishes, learning how to cook them, and learning how to talk to people, personal development, your self development, your body, learning about your body, anything. It can be anything. Next up is freedom. Obviously, we all know how this is a good feeling emotion. Everyone knows about it. If you've got freedom, you're financially free. You're free to go wherever you want. You're free to give out your opinions. You're free to, do whatever you like. You are in high feeling emotion. Now, people will say, of course, we have freedom. We've got our freedom rights. But you've got the right, but you are actually not using it. Because, see, for example, someone goes to their office and their boss is constantly on their nerve, constantly getting on their nerves and trying to give them extra work. So you will not feel freedom, because once you're done doing your job at work, you have to go home and work on the project that your boss gave. So it's limiting your freedom. It's limiting your time of what you could have done, or what you wanted to do after coming from your office. So that's limiting your freedom and you will not feel good. But when you're actually free, like once you've done your job or whatever work, once you've actually chosen a work that gives you full freedom, and you come home and you do what you like, you make a good dinner for yourself, you sit on the couch, you relax, you do more of what you like, you will feel free and you will feel in alignment. Another obvious one is love. Love is so important. See, many people will say that love is not important, love doesn't matter, but it's not specifically love for your partner. It's love for family, for friends, for yourself. See, that's why I say self-love is so important, because self-love is an alignment emotion. When you're in self-love, when you love yourself regardless of what anyone or anything has to say about you, or just whatever, you will still feel grateful for yourself. You'll feel love for yourself, and that is what is important. Then we've got appreciation. Again, I've talked about the importance of this appreciation in my previous I made a video on this appreciation. You can go check it out. That is, I definitely needed to make a detailed version on this, and I made that, so you can go check it out. Obviously, this is personally, I feel this, that when I'm appreciating someone after whatever they've performed, or for whatever thing. I'm appreciating their outfit, I'm appreciating their body, I'm appreciating their work. I feel good afterwards. I feel, wow, I did something good. I'm so happy. I feel that. And you will feel too. Trust me, just try it. Next is empowerment. This is again a theoretical one. Uh, Empowerment, when you feel someone's actually empowering you, they have faith in you, they're constantly pushing you to go do the thing, you'll feel good. You'll feel like, wow, you've got the support behind your back, someone's empowering you, someone has their faith in you, you'll feel good. So then third point is the low feeling emotion. High feeling, we've got the opposite of high feeling emotion, low feeling emotion. So the worst low feeling emotions are the bottom ones, that is fear, grief, depression, despair, powerlessness. So these are the resistant emotions. Okay, these are the top resistance emotions. So whenever you feel bad, remember you're in resistance. Resistance can absolutely ruin your life. It will make you see the worst possible things that you wouldn't even have noticed. It will make you do that. And you're not allowing your manifestation, you're not allowing good things, you're not allowing opportunities to come to you, you're not allowing good people to come to you, to flow into your life. Sometimes it even brings you the thought to end your life, and that's awful. That's obviously awful. Nobody wants that. So that's why I'm saying slightest improvement is of great value. That is why I was constantly emphasizing on even the slightest improvement, because even if you're in depression, you will at least, if you jump to the next emotion, at least you will not feel the need to end your life. That's why it's important. So let us take a look at the low feeling emotions and how they will make you feel. So first of all, we've got fear. This is the worst thing you could do to yourself, to cut off access to your manifestations, to cut off all manifestation, all good things. You will block these things when you feel fear, because when I'm in fear, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel bad. I feel the aura that surrounds me, it goes down immediately as I try to fear, because when I'm in fear, I'm actually thinking about the future. So when I'm thinking of the future, I'm not actually, I'm going to regret in the future that I didn't use my time to be in the present. I'm wasting my present moment, and I'm looking into the future, fearing about the future, fearing about those sort of things that are yet to come, and I'm not even sure if how they'll be. But I know for a fact that they will be good, because when I'm feeling good, everything that comes to me is good. So when you feel fear, trust me, you're looking into the future that has not even come yet. You're wasting your present moment, and when you're in that future, you'll think about the next future. So you're constantly wasting your life, and that is a resistance emotion. Next, we've got grief. Again, it's an obvious one. Whenever you lose a loved one, you will feel grief. But remember, you have to feel grief. Please shut out the tears. Feel grief, but then jump out of it, because you don't have to spend your whole life being in that grief. You have to use your life wisely. So shed some tears, jump out of that, and continue move on in your life. We've got depression, that's constantly thinking about bad things. See, depression, again, this is a very psychological sort of topic, and I'm still not, see, I'm learning. Obviously I'm learning about all of these things, but I'm not best at it yet. I'm constantly striving for perfection. So yes, depression, again, it's just, I seriously don't know what depression is. I don't know how it feels like, and I hope that I never would know what it feels like, because see, even if people go around joking about this topic nowadays, that they say that everyone is feeling depression. Even children nowadays, they say that I am feeling depressed, but trust me, it's not the case. It's just an illusion of your mind. Depression is a state of nothingness. It's nothing. Depression is basically nothing. I'll have to talk about this in some other video, because this is a broad topic and I've got a lot of opinions to share with you. So yes, but just remember, depression is a low feeling emotion, and I don't even believe it's a emotion, but yes, it's a low feeling one. It's resistance. Stay out of it. We've got despair, powerlessness, all of these stuff. We know, like, if someone's limiting your freedom, we've discussed this in the earlier one, so I'm not going to repeat it. It's the same thing. So now the fourth point, don't control your emotions. As I said in the previous point regarding the grief emotion, if you feel grief, you feel fear, you feel sadness, you feel hate, don't try to hold them or run from them. No, please don't. please understand that holding in your emotion is actually making matters worse for you. You don't have to hold them. You don't have to hesitate from accepting that you're actually feeling it. If you want to cry, go damn cry. If you want to confront the person about things that he she did to you, go confront. If you're having fear about something, acknowledging it, as I said in the pivoting point also, acknowledge what you're feeling. All right, but once you're done expressing that emotion, acknowledging it, thinking about what it had, identifying and accepting it, after you're done with all of that, go work on it. Go work on what you're actually don't have in life right now, what you're actually, just go work on them. Okay, I'm not asking you to be a pessimist and keep indulging in these low feeling emotion, like if you're feeling grief, keep feeling grief. No, I'm not asking you to do that. I want you to accept it and move on. If you're feeling that, don't run from it, okay, and think like, oh, there's no way I can feel that. Like, I did this a lot personally. Whenever I would feel fear, I would be like, oh my god, why am I feeling fear? I don't have to feel fear. I'm a person who's constantly in alignment. How can I feel? I was like so shocked that why am I feeling this? I cannot feel such things. But don't be like that. Once you're done accepting, do pivoting. Like, obviously, as I said, pivoting is very important. Acknowledging your emotion and then moving on. That's what pivoting is. So once you're done with that, understand why you're feeling it, and figure out the why it's happening. Then cut out all the reasons for why it's actually happening. All right. Number 5, take a pause. Whatever anyone says, do, or think has nothing to do with you. People are meant to talk, and when they talk about you, hate you, spread rumors, bust comments, whatever, you are not supposed to take it seriously or personally. Otherwise, you lose your power. That's it. I've got no more to say. That's all. Take a pause, breathe, and protect your energy. All right, don't take things so personally or seriously. Please don't take every comment and take it to your heart and constantly, emphasize on it and think about it all. Don't do that. You're losing your power in that way. I've discussed this in several different videos. You can go watch that. But it's as simple as that. Whatever I've said it. It's a statement. It's the universe. It's a universal fact. Accept it. Move on. Protect your energy. Number 6, never trust what you think or say in extreme emotions. Very important one. By extreme emotions, I mean anger or rage and intense sadness or grief. You might be saying stuff in rage. When you're in rage, like, why do I get this? Do I deserve this? Am I not worthy? Like, everything happens to me. Everyone's so awful. I hate myself. I hate everyone else. Everyone's awful. I am awful. My life's awful, etc., etc. Then you actually start doubting your potential and your existence. But trust me, whatever you say or think in such emotions, like in anger, you never actually mean that. That is never true. Because see, this happens with me a lot. Whenever I'm like someone very close to me says something bad to me, I think about, oh my god, they're awful. What did I do to deserve this? Why are they so awful? Why am I so unlucky to get such people? But I never actually mean that, because later on I'm going to them, they're coming to me, and they're loving me, and I'm loving them. So you never actually mean what you're saying in extreme emotions. That's very true. And see, as I already said, like when you're sad or angry, the brain will continue that emotion by bringing more intense trains of thought. So I'm already like, someone said something bad to me, I'm already feeling anger, I'm feeling they're awful, why are they doing that? When I say the first sentence, when I actually feel that in the beginning, more of that emotion will keep coming to me. So same, like, your thought is followed by a train of thoughts. Always remember that. So if you don't find a way to cut it, these thoughts, they'll keep on growing. Number 7, and the last, journaling. Trust me, I used to underestimate journaling, how writing down my thoughts will even help me. I used to underestimate a lot. I didn't even think it will matter that much. But one day I just decided to write about a bad day, and trust me, I felt so much better and relieved at the end. Same goes for some really good memories. Like now what I've started doing is, whenever I feel something good, I feel in alignment, I write it down. So in the future, you can look back on it, relive it, and just feel it, And if there's something that had affected me, if I'm writing about a bad day, and when I look when I read it in the future, I will feel like, wow, I will see the improvement that I've made, and that will give me a motivation. So that's also helpful. So write it down so you can go read them later. Think about your good times, And so journaling helps in reflecting and reliving your past, and trust me, it really really helps. When I actually wrote down about that bad day the first time, once I was done with it, I felt good. I was like, okay, everything's now out of my brain. I'm done thinking, I'm done being so pessimist about it, I'm then done thinking awfully about it. So it really helped me, and it will help you too. So journal about your day. It doesn't has to be aesthetically pleasing. It has to be a safe space for you to just write down your thoughts, keep it away. Okay. And trust me, a lot of successful people do this, and it helps them in clearing out the clutter in the mind. So that brings us to the very end of this video. I'm so proud of you for watching the video till the end, and listening to it and understanding it. So I hope you gain some knowledge from this video, and I'll see you next